Hi guys, welcome back. You are listening to the 11th episode of Just Little Things in Live podcast. Have you guys checked out last week's episode yet? Last week, I did a book review on a book called Kim Ji-young, Born 1982. It was my first book review, so please listen to it and let me know what you think about the book by leaving comments below, yeah? Okay, today's topic is Nothing Lasts Forever, inspired by Jessi. Do you guys know Jessi? She's a Korean solo singer. By the way, she's really cool. And I think most of us know her after watching her collaboration with Jackson Wang in 2020, performing Nunu Nana at an award show. That video was trending on YouTube for weeks in many countries, including Malaysia. So if you still don't know who she is, please go check out her songs and watch her variety shows. She's really funny and a crackhead too. Okay, so enough of fangirling. So why would I say that I was inspired by her to talk about this topic today? Did I met her in real life and she told me this? Did I? No, I'm just kidding. But I would definitely want to meet her someday if I'm really lucky, okay? So yesterday night, I watched a YouTube video of her and Henry Lau. She was a guest on a show made by Henry called Henry's Carpool. Henry asked her, why is she working so hard? Jessie answered him by saying that she thinks nothing lasts forever. She wants to make the best out of the time where she lives and work the hardest she can and tell the world that she had already did her best. Okay, first of all, when I heard these words coming out from Jessie's mouth, I remember I replayed it twice because I couldn't believe that Jessie said that. I was like, what? Did Jessie just say that whole statement out? Then I came around and realized that, Jessie, even though she's really funny on TV shows, but she's also a strong woman that has been in this TV industry for more than a decade. So it's completely normal for her to have this kind of realization. Okay, so let's talk about what are the things that don't last forever. Basically everything. All of us know that beauty fades away with time. Money goes away with time. Your relationship with your friends become weaker after you move to another country and start a brand new life. If you are an influencer, your popularity fades too if you don't upload new content constantly. Memories of our loved one becomes vague as time passes by and eventually we don't remember how they look, even their names. Knowledge too will disappear over time. I bet that you can't remember how to solve a complex differentiation and integration math questions after you graduated from school. 3 months or a month, right? So things go away and people leave eventually. It's sad and painful, but at the same time, it's true also. Can we just press a pause button in our life and preserve all the things that we cherish? Sadly, no. No one has invented a pause button, a live pause button before. So, no. Because things don't last forever, we should never stop. We should never wait. Instead, we should just keep going. If you are an influencer or a content creator, or if you are a podcaster like me, you need to upload weekly or daily content to let the world know that you are still there and your work exists. If you want to earn more money, you need to learn how to spend it first, so you will learn how to earn it. If you want to remember someone you loved, you need to buy a photo frame and put the photo of them on your desk so you can always remind yourself about their face, their names, and the memories of them with you. I think that people work hard because we wish to maintain what we have achieved now, and we want to make it better by putting more effort. So people work hard. I figure that this is also why world-class basketball player Kobe Bryant trained an insane amount of hours a day, made himself into a machine that could tap into game mode when the game was on. And all his shoots were just muscle memory. Because when he had done the tricks so many times, like for example, 1,000 of times, the game time is only an extra one time, not something special to him. And it was completely comfortable in doing the extra one time. Have you guys heard of muscle memory? When you have trained so much and your muscle gained the memory and you didn't even have to think what your next move is. Like you will do it automatically, that's muscle memory. But sometimes, in my experience, muscle memory will also mess up too. And it definitely goes away too if you don't practice frequently. That's why it's so hard to be the top 1% student in your school or the superstar basketball player and a world-renowned artist, because you need to give in so much time, money, and effort to reach there, and even harder to maintain your crown once you get there. So I strongly believe that whoever is up there now, the top of anything, he or she is a very hard-working, hardcore human. But am I saying that you need to burn yourself out, study or work till midnight 3 a.m. every day to be considered as a hard worker? No, you don't actually have to. You just need to make sure that your mind is there when you are training, practicing, studying, or working. And when it's relaxed time, just go and have fun and forget about work for that moment. So far we've only talked about things that don't last forever, and they are all good things. How about bad things? Do they last forever? Fortunately, bad things are also things that don't last long. When you heard someone said bad things about you, I mean, of course, you will definitely feel bad when you heard that, and you would start questioning yourself and your decision. And is my decision that lousy that people are talking bad about me? But I think eventually this will all go away after you move on. Most of the time, I think people don't even remember what they have just said a minute ago. Don't talk about a day ago, a minute ago, people often don't remember what they have just said. By the way, fun fact, do you know that memory is one of the most unreliable things in the world? Memory can be easily distorted and affected by many external factors like your emotions, past events that happened to you, and your expectations. That's why stories that have been circulating in a friend circle or have been sending to each other in a WhatsApp group or even on the internet itself are most likely to be reconstructed in some ways, and most of the times this story becomes a new version after it's being told again by someone else. Because memory is fallible, courtroom or legal judgment will not take into account, 100% into account, to believe an eyewitness testimony. Because he or she can be misguided by external factors and present a heavily biased testimony. In fact, there are actually a lot of recorded cases where people being sent to prison for years or decades, even to death row, for crimes that they did not commit, all because of a faulty testimony made by an eyewitness purely based on their memory. So yeah, don't trust your memory so much. Okay, end of fun fact. Let's get back to the topic. So if you are really having a bad day or you're going through something very shitty right now, very bad right now, please don't give up or be discouraged, because eventually this bad day will become a yesterday after the sun rises. And it might not be that bad if you look back after a day or after a week or after a month or a year. Okay, guys, you get my point, right? Okay, so please continue to work hard. And if you are a student, study hard. Let the world know that you have did your best to get to where you are now. But don't forget to breathe and relax yourself if you need to. Nothing lasts forever. Same goes with the bad events that happen to you. So that's all for today. And today's song recommendation is Radio by Henry. Hope you enjoy it. Goodbye.